one cast. We're going to have your knee pretty well bent. That way you won't whack your toes while you're cruising through with crutches or a walker.
When I'm in there, my foot likes to go all the way back.
Yeah, we're going to be letting it hang down, because I'm not worried about that. There's a big tendon here that might shorten up a little bit, but we'll be able to stretch it out later when your bones are sticking together better, okay?
Alright.
Don't try to help me, just let your foot hang. So where do you go to school?
Oakleaf.
Oh, what grade?
Second
grade. So you're 7 or 8?
7.
When's your birthday?
August 1st.
Oh, you just made the cutoff, huh? How old's your brother?
Good.
How old is he?
Oh, 2.
He's 2. Is he in the terrible 2s? Does he steal your stuff?
Yeah.
Yep. My son actually didn't have the terrible 2s. He had the treacherous 3s. He got crazy when he turned 3. More than he was at 2. Yeah, we'll scooch those up, but we'll get those in a little bit. Alright, so just let your foot, see you're holding it out for me, so let it hang. It should be straight towards the ground. There you go. I don't want you to have to use your muscles and worry about it. Perfect. So how do you like Oakleaf? Do you get a lot of homework?
Not really a lot, but I do like Oakleaf.
You get enough, huh? Well, that's cool. Do you go to the amenity centers and stuff and the pools over there?
Oh,
They got
no,
a lot of neat stuff.
we don't go to the pools at school, but we do have a pool next to our house at home.
We was talking about being
Here in the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
Are you close to the one with the big mushroom tree waterfall one?
Mushroom tree?
Is that got like a waterfall?
No, the first, other one.
I think
That's a
we're
different.
at the
Oh, okay. That one's the one I always see because I drive by it.
We have the one with
If
the
I go
little
around.
frog slide, the duck slide.
Oh, you got slides and stuff? That's
Yeah, and the bucket that
Let it
sometimes
cool. There you go.
it gets full with
full of
water
water.
and it.
It dumps out on you?
Yeah.
They used to have that at Adventure Landing, but last time I went, I don't think that was working anymore. That water used to come out from a lot of water from real high, and I think maybe what happened was it like knocked a little kid over, because it was pretty strong when it came down. I was surprised when it used to come down that some kids didn't get knocked over, so it didn't surprise me it wasn't working. They should just have it roped off for a certain age or something, or weight or something, because it was pretty powerful when it came down. It felt like a nice massage on my back, like a real massage, you know, somebody beating your back. So I used to kind of like it. So did you pretty much know you hurt yourself once you landed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like screamed to the top of my lungs.
Yeah, it hurts. I don't blame you. I've only broke one bone and I was 21. It hurt bad.
What bone did you hurt?
I was 20, my humerus, this one.
Oh.
I was playing men's softball, throwing a ball to home plate, and I snapped my arm. It was pretty crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah, freaky, huh? Don't hear injury like that very often.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't get a lot jumping out of the swing. I get some. I get more from the monkey bars on playground stuff for sure. And then I get trampolines a lot. Monkey bars and trampolines are probably my top 2.
Trampoline, I've never been on one of those.
They're okay usually. They're pretty safe if, and this is the big if, this is always the problem, one person's jumping at a time. But see, you usually get 4 or 5 kids and they play popcorn and try to jump each other out, you know, bounce each other, and they'll fling one off or land on somebody, and that's where I always
kind
get
of like
injuries.
how they do the holding the big blanket things and then whoo.
Fling it, yeah. I've only had...
Yeah, that's what we do at,
Okay, relax your leg. There you go.
we do it at PE, but it's with balls. And we try to get them out in the middle.
I've been here 16 years and I've probably only wrapped kids that jumped on the trampoline by themselves maybe 2 or 3 times in all the 16 years. And I see trampolines every week. So that's a lot. Is it just you and your brother? Do you have any other brothers or sisters?
No.
Okay, so you're going to be the oldest one, huh? Always. What do you like to do when you're not at school?
I like to, read a book or,
That's good.
sometimes exercise, because I like it because you play around, that's how you exercise.
Yeah, playing's like exercise, sure. I get exercise chasing my 5-year-old around. See, he likes to play football and chase each other and do silly stuff like that, so I run a lot with him. Alright, try to relax it again. It should be straight to the floor. There you go. See, doesn't that feel better? You just kind of let it hang there. I know it's hard because you want to help me.
When it goes down, it feels like it's going like that way.
Yeah, it should be. It should be almost straight to the floor.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit of plain stuff first. Then we'll start to decorate the camouflage on top of that. Okay?
Right.
And your toes will be out so you can keep an eye on them. So your big casseroles can't get it wet. That's the biggest one. Because if you get the inside of this wet, see, I can wet it a little bit because it makes its own heat to dry in the beginning, so it'll kind of warm itself up and dry. If you get it wet, it's like stepping in a puddle with your shoes and socks on, but you can't take your shoes off. So are your socks ever going to dry?
No.
No, they'll stay wet. So the same with this, all this cotton on there would stay wet if you got it really wet. So you have to keep a bag on it and kind of do like a sponge bath, unfortunately, for a while.
Yeah, my mom puts my leg out of the tub, and I have to like go back with my arms out and do like this.
There's lots of different ways those same people do. Yeah. It's almost getting warm enough they could just put you in a swimsuit and hose you off in the driveway, huh? I bet your brother would help.
No, he wouldn't.
And then he would if you gave him the hose.
Yeah,
She'd love to squirt you, right? She's like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, this boy will come over, step on my foot.
Well, you'll be pretty well protected in the cast. It's like a big hard shell all the way around there, so if your brother runs into it, it probably won't bother you so bad like it might have in this one. Because this is going to be really hard all the way around. It's like a big helmet for your leg. It is. One more of these. I might not even need this whole thing.
Ooh, it's going to get really hot.
It's a chemical reaction. Remember I said it's going to make itself warm to dry?
Yeah.
I use cold water. It does it all by itself.
Oh my gosh, cold
Isn't that cool?
water?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is cool.
I used hot water and it got hot. What's hot plus hot equal?
Cold.
No, really hot.
Oh.
That wouldn't be cool, huh? Hot plus hot would be super hot. So that's why I use just cold water. Because I know it's already going to get warm anyway. So I don't want to burn anybody or anything.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately I've seen that before.
How did it go?
It made a big, huge blister, just like if you were to touch a hot iron or something. It made a big blister in the back of the
Oh
leg.
my gosh.
Oh. Ow.
And unfortunately, the patient didn't know it because they were asleep because it was after surgeries. We caught a couple people after surgery had blisters in the back of their leg. It hit me. I said, they're using hot water upstairs. The old place I used to be at out here. Look, you guys gotta stop using hot water. But it dries quicker, but you're frying your patients. Ooh. That's why you need an ortho tech up here.
You're frying your face.
Sad truth. It was.
That's horrible.
Sad truth. It was bad. Luckily, I caught it after like the second patient hit me. I'm like, wow, did I get it? I'm like, oh, because in the OR, they have plastic pillows. So they don't absorb, germs and stuff get into like a closet. So they can wipe them down. Well, they would put on a hot cast and they would put the plastic pillow under that. That became an insulator, so it even got that much hotter. And that's why it was all right there in the back of the legs. They were propping it on the cast. So like, use cool water and put it on a breathable pillow and wait for it to get to recovery and you'll be good. And they were good. Somebody wants to go play.
Yeah.
I don't like being stuck in the same seat.
Yeah, he always gets stuck at business.
See you watching. What's the matter? Oh, that worked. I'm not talking to strangers. That made him quiet, guys. What's wrong with you? It worked. Yeah. Got quiet. Alright. I'm not going to put the camouflage on until we're going to do the whole thing. So we'll let this finish cooking for just a minute. And then we'll actually put both your feet up here and we'll slide you forward a little bit. You don't have to put pressure on. We're just going to rest your foot on there. That's how I always do it. This is the easiest way to do it.
Today I was bouncing on this foot. I was trying to put the toothpaste on my toothbrush and I fell.
Did you fall on your foot?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
That hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, she probably
I was going to say, if you totally missed it somehow and landed on your shoulder, it might have been good, but then you might have broke back. Then you'd have huge things messed up.
Yeah, I can do this on
would not be cool. Messed up two things. Puppy pee pee pants.
You wanna see? You wanna
Who wants
see?
to watch? We're gonna put your good
Bring me,
just a
bring
second.
me.
Let me grab one more roll of fiberglass.
Look at
Because
Nan,
there's a little
look at
bit more
Nan.
on the bottom part than I thought I was gonna use.
My leg's big.
Oh, we're not quite
Oh,
done
you
yet.
can. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're good. You're good.